everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it's time for Fates in Eastern Lenosia. I've got a party of friends with me and there should be more showing up in just a little bit. There are going to be 20 Fates here in Eastern Lenosia, including one 30-minute boss Fate that will give an achievement and a minion, I believe. Now, the first 8 minutes or so of this is going to be post-commentary. There was a technical issue and my microphone didn't actually start recording. Like, it was recording, but it wasn't registering for the first 8 minutes, and I just needed to fix something. I noticed it about 8 minutes in, and fix it, and we're good. You there, might you be the escort Master Gegaruju promised? My client awaits me at Hidden Falls, and I grow weary in this heat. I also believe there might be someone following me, a common enough nuisance for one in my line of work. Alright, our first fate's going to be an escort, consigned, sealed, and undelivered. Not particularly a fan of this one, but it's Costa del Sol. It's got all the issues of Costa del Sol. An important client of Master Gegaruju's, one Eismerald Gold member, is visiting Costa del Sol to complete a sizable business transaction. To ensure that things go smoothly, the Master has prepared a special incentive for his guests, and she requires proper escort to Hidden Falls. Yeah, I hate this. I'm not judging her work, I'm judging Gegaruju. He sucks. So much. As do his clients. Anyways, escort mission. Not gonna be too bad, just a fairly brief escort all the way up to Hidden Falls. And we're going to have some little nuisances on the way. But yeah, first 8 minutes or so of this is gonna be post-commentary just until I notice that there's an issue, and apologies for that. Thankfully I noticed early and not late in the video when it would have been more of a problem. Alright, well, before we get up to Hidden Falls, I suppose we're gonna go check out the sights along the beach, and we've got Colibri incoming. Why are the animals trying to harass her? Or maybe they just see someone unarmed and think, ooh, easy target. Let's go, I don't know, why do birds attack people, I suppose? Alright, back up from the beach. And it's just an escort mission. Yeah, we're just gonna be following her along until we've got something to fight. Okay, looks like we got more enemies up ahead. Looks like Colibri spawned. Why won't they just let you be, actually? A Colibri and a Bloodshore Bell. Why? Just why? Alright, well, Hidden Falls is just on the other side of this passage, so shouldn't be too much longer before we get there. Our 5th party member has arrived in the area. And I think this is the full party we go with for the entirety of the Fate grind. And we got more Bloodshore Bills. Seriously, where are they coming from? Why? Why are they harassing her? It's just weird. Alright, there's our first Fate done. Next up, are we doing Crab and Go, Careless, Whiskers, or Sweeter Than Honey? Crab and Go is close enough to expiring. I'm a little worried about it, but with a group of 5, we should be able to do it. Alright, back south, all the way south. Another nice thing about doing these Fate grinds is all the Grand Company seals they drop. Very good, since I'm trying to grind out a bunch of Grand Company seals for one of the relic weapons at the moment. Or one of the relic weapon steps. Alright, giant crabs known as snippers have invaded the once pristine beaches of Bloodshore, making it difficult for Costa del Sol retirees to take their morning walks without having their raiment sliced to ribbons. The problem requires immediate attention, and adventurers are sought to cull the sidestepping sea creatures. Alright, let's take care of some crabs. Why do they have to be so snippy with retirees? They're just out trying to take a walk. They're not bothering you. Or do crabs eat people now? I don't want to think about that, actually. That sounds like a bad day. Alright, well, yeah, with 5 people, that was extremely quick and easy, and I think the fates had not fully adjusted to the number of people we had yet. Alright, I think we're gonna go for Careless Whiskers next. It had 40% progress on it. I think that progress was partially from Maelstrom soldiers, and partially it kind of, or sorry, Yellow Jacket soldiers, and partially it kind of seems like there may have been another player who started it and then gave up. I don't know why. Maybe they died. Entirely possible. A flea-ridden pack of Keykurn is attempting to transform the solely undermanned Gull Perch Tower into a rat nest. Drive the beastmen off before they get a tailhold. Have we considered talking to them? Seriously, Limps is like almost on good terms with the Keykurn. Like, we have Keykurn merchants in Limsa. Like, there's good terms there. Why are we And of course, the Keykurn we have to fight take us just outside of the boundaries occasionally, because they're sprinting in from the camp up the hill. Alright, that is another one done. Alright, Jewels of the Isle will be next. I believe that's going to be a 15-minute boss fate. Notorious sneak thief Kokorun Quickfingers has been sighted swiping jewelry from the lockboxes of wealthy Costa del Sol retirees. Find the bandit, then give him a good thumping. Okay, fair enough. If they're from the bandit camp, if it's a group of bandit Keykurn, I guess it's fair enough. But I don't like the way A Realm Reborn treats the non-city-state societies in Eorzea. It's not great. Leave them alone, and wow, they go down quickly. Still, the fates have not fully adjusted to the fact that we have 5 people doing fates. It'll probably kick in like 1 or 2 fates from now. Alright, next up we're gonna go talk to the Oyster Hunter up by Hidden Falls. And that is going to be about where I realized the microphone was not working. So I am going to leave you here, and we'll switch back to my commentary as we are going through the fates, which should be not too long into the fate. Ah, real quick, just remembered. I beg of you, milady. I'm but a poor collector of shells looking to feed her family. But the rainbow lip oysters that I sell for a dozen to the kind Lalafell in Costa del Sol are all being eaten by the dreadful Colibri. The savvy little devils follow me and wait until I found a shell, then swoop in from behind and snatch it from my basket. Try as I might to retrieve them, the birds are much too quick for me to catch. If someone were to help, I would be eternally in their debt. Praise the 12, I shall wait here for you. Forgot that I did not start recording again until after the dialogue. My bad. Anyways, now back to present day. So this is incredibly funny. Everything up until now I probably already told you is post-commentary because guess who did not properly turn on their recording? Oh no. Okay, well, oops. Everything before this is post-commentary. That's fine. The Bloodshore Colibri are devouring the area's rainbow lip oysters, leaving them for the poor young women who maintain their livelihood by selling the shells to Ul'dan goldsmiths. Slay the gluttonous birds and retrieve the shells from the corpses' bellies. Alright, let's claim these oysters and get delivering. But yeah, I probably said it in the post-commentary, but I've got a good 4 friends with me today. So these fates are going to be going pretty smoothly. God, that sucks. I thought I had that turned on properly. Oh well. I've got so many oysters, let's hand these over. 22! Goodness, that's a lot. I'm glad I caught it about just like about a fifth of the way through all the fates in the area. If I didn't mention it, there are 20 fates in Costa del Sol, or in Eastern Lenosia. But still, wish I had caught that sooner. Oops, my mistake. My bad. Okay, now then. Issues fixed, let's wait for the next fate to show up and then we can keep going. Alright, our next fate has shown up over here in Raincatcher Gully. Out of all the places in this wide realm where you could be standing right now, the praise the Wanderer for leading you here to me. Let us just say that a few too many sips from the wineskin have left me displaced from my companions, and now I find myself stranded here at the crossroads of nowhere and no place. And as if it couldn't get any better for a poor man with a pea-sized bladder, I am now being stalked by what appears to be a pack of raptors of all things. Would it be too much to ask for an escort to someplace less hostile? Let's do it! I thought there was only one escort quest. Oh no, this is in fact a defense quest. A moment in the bushes to drain the morning dew is all it took for a poor Lominson merchant to be left behind by his caravan. Now to make matters worse, he's being tracked by a pack of raptors who see the hapless hawker as not more than a light snack. Slay the scalekin and protect the merchant. Well, that was a waste of a mudra. Well, thrill of the hunt. Let's do it. And then our next fate has appeared, the Thirst. We'll get to that right after we are done here. We're killing them fast enough that there's only ever one at a time. There's barely a reason to use AoEs. It's beautiful. Easy. Alright, on to the Thirst. God, one thing I've noticed, it's not as visible in this particular weather, but the regalia in after the Dawn Trail graphics update is just excessively shiny. A band of parched buccaneers are looking to quench their thirst the pirate way, a good old-fashioned raid, and have gathered in a copse near Wineport to hammer out their plan of attack. Join the maelstrom in stopping the attack before it can happen. Alright, we can do that. Let's stop these pirates before they can raid Wineport. If you want the wine, you're gonna have to pay. I should probably summon my Chocobo, huh? Even though they don't need any more experience. We've got plenty of Chocobo here already. Why not have an extra one to join in the fun? Alright, the Thirst's done, and let's wait for the next new one. Alright, our next fate appears not even a minute later, just a matter of rut, over by Costa del Sol. The buffalo of Bloodshore are in rut, and a shortage of females this season means that the males who have yet to find mates are especially violent. Deal with aroused beasts before they harm themselves or others. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, this sounds like an issue. These poor buffalo are unfortunately too horny to live. Oh, and I see that the game has finally reacted to the fact we have 5 people in our party doing fates, and it's now scaling up the number of enemies per fate. Love it. That's something I learned recently. The scaling of the difficulty of the fates is determined at the time the fate spawns, and seems to be in proportion to the number of people who are doing fates in the area. And it has a little bit of a cooldown before it like ramps the difficulty up or down, is what it seems like. But the fate scaling is determined at the point that the fate spawns specifically. It doesn't dynamically scale while the fate's going, is the key thing that I've learned recently. Alright, they're dealt with. Let's wait for the next fate. Oh, we were doing the escort fate again while waiting for a new fate to spawn, and well, a new fate spawned, so we are abandoning the poor woman to her fate. A tragedy has occurred this day, but hopefully she's able to make it safely on her own. I feel bad, but thankfully these are simply video game characters. After the calamity devastated much of Eorzea's workforce, Mamulja mercenaries were called over from their homeland of Tyrol to do everything from slay ether-crazed monsters to tile roofs. However, now with the return of a much more stable workforce and adventurers, many of the Mamulja find themselves out of work, and have turned to banditry to make ends meet. Yeah, Dawn Trail goes into that a little bit more. It's interesting, the way they actually talk about that from the Tyrol side of things. But we'll get to that eventually. I guess to keep it spoiler-free as possible while also teasing at future events. There's a reason why a lot of Mamulja are very desperate for work. And we'll get into that eventually. And the 30-minute boss fight has spawned. It's not Lupus. For some reason I get like the slightest feeling that that might be a house reference. Anyways, claws so powerful they can split a rock in two. A shell so hard not even the hammer of a mighty Hecaton chair can crack it. Cancer, a crab rumored to have been spawned in the heavens, has appeared in Eastern Lenosia. Slay him and become the stuff of legends. So, back around the time during the lead up to Endwalker, at one of the last fan fests leading up to Endwalker, it was revealed that the lead composer for Final Fantasy XIV, Masayoshi Soken, actually had cancer, and he didn't tell really anyone on the team. While he was dealing with fighting cancer in the hospital, he's in remission now. He's been in remission, so awesome, fantastic. But while he was fighting cancer, if I were in his shoes, I probably would have taken all the time I needed to like rest and recover and like focus on fighting cancer, but like I completely understand why one would want to do this, but he chose to like focus on doing work. Which makes sense, especially if it's a job, if you have a job you love, it can be a good distraction from how traumatizing that would be. But like, it was revealed that he had cancer, he had fought it, and he had won. All while continuing to compose music for the game, including one of the most well-loved songs in the entire game, which came out in patch 5.3, which we'll get to eventually. So, in celebration of Soken surviving cancer and beating it and getting into remission, there were huge parties where people would come and just terrorize this fate. They would destroy this boss just to celebrate Soken surviving. It was a really wholesome thing to see. Really wholesome. Anyways, Cancer is the East Lenosia 30-minute boss fates. Beating it with the highest rank possible will get you an achievement, and I want to say a minion as well. And I want to check, is that Off-Duty Porter a new one? 30.9, 34.8. Wait. That was my current coordinates. That fate is at 18.132.0. No, we've done that one already, I think. So no rush to beat this one and get to that one. So let's just focus on terrorizing Cancer, destroying it, and bringing peace to Costa del Sol. And this will put us about halfway done with the fates of Eastern Lenosia. Nice. Oh no, I double did my chi. Oops. It's kind of silly that we have 3 tanks for this, but you know what? It's good to have backup. 3 tanks, a DPS, and a healer. Actually, what's the party bonus we get from that? 3%, because we've got tank, healer, and melee rolls filled. Got it. If you have someone in every role, you get an even bigger bonus. I think the bonus just generally is like plus 1% for each role you fill in. Between healer, tank, physical DPS, ranged DPS, and caster DPS. It's a way to encourage party diversity. Oh goody, that is a whole lot of ads that Cancer has summoned. That is a whole lot of ads. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Alright, well, we do have a new fate after this. Closing time. And we will check out the minion, I think, at the end of the fate grind for today. Or during a down moment when there's nothing, absolutely nothing new happening. But for now, 2%, 1%, and victory. Got small shell, got full remission. And let's head on to the next one. Okay, and the achievement was full remission, I believe it was. All right. Closing time. No one has started it. Means we don't miss it at all. Some creatures crave blood, others treasure. But there's one fiend of the night who craves neither. What Sekhmet craves is wine, and he will seize at nothing to get his thieving claws on a bottle of fine grape. Be it red or white, he will even go so far as killing a man, which is why he must now be stopped. Alright, let's kill Sekhmet. And the various Quirrells supporting him, though not part of the fate. They're just here. Oh dear, it looked like Lav got beat around a little bit. Oh no. Oh dear, back up. It seems like Sekhmet has the ability to, and if I am pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry. It seems like Sekhmet has the ability to paralyze people, which is concerning. At the very least, I saw a couple people get paralyzed. I saw my Chocobo get paralyzed. Wonder what attack is doing it. Possibly Charged Whisker? Yes, it's Charged Whisker. Okay. Okay, new minion, Small Shell. The mere sight of this wee wavekin may cause severe psychological trauma to those who spent years of their lives on faraway shores culling his relatives. And if we take a look at its info in the minion guide, as implied by its name, the small shell's shell is small. What is not widely known is that unlike normal crabs whose shell grow thicker and hence larger as the crabs age, small shell carapaces actually reduce in size due to erosion over the wavekin's lifespan, until nothing is left but legs. Oh dear! Got naught but a sea lion share crab offal betwixt them ears, I reckon, from Iggy Mui. Don't know who Iggy Mui is. Anyways, new minion, on to the next fate. New fate just popped up. We've got Cliffhanger over on the west side. Cork bulbs will often choose to set their roots deep in the sides of cliffs to better protect themselves from hungry predators indeed. This, unfortunately, is a major cause of landslides which block thoroughfares and claim the lives of countless chocobos. Seek out the bulbs and slay the seedkin before they can dig any deeper. Oh dear! Yeah, that's concerning. That is very dangerous. Can you please not destabilize the landscape and put people's lives at risk? This sounds like a very poorly thought out evolutionary strategy, honestly. Hey, and we got a level up. Ninja's now level 58, I presume? Alright. 8 left. New fate popped up over by Wineports. Alright, hello there, perturbed porter. What's going on? An adventure, and just in the nick of time. Can you lend a man a hand? The cart with today's shipment of sour red was overturned just as she left from Wineport. If it were simply restacking crates, I wouldn't bother asking an outsider for help, but my boy who rode ahead to corral the bolted cart birds spotted a band of buccaneers headed this direction. I haven't the means to defend myself or the crates, and the Wineport militia is too drunk to be of any help, so I must put the fate of my cargo in your hands. Let's do it! Finding wine. Let's protect it from the pirates. Oh, there's a lot of them. A band of buccaneers is bound for the borders of the bustling borough of Wineport in search of beverages to sate their bacchanalian cravings. Steer the scoundrels from the settlement while seeing they stay sober. Oh, goodness. That alliteration killed me. Oh, that was terrible. Alright. This isn't too bad, but the fates are definitely scaled to the number of people doing them, which is, well, it's very entertaining seeing this many pirates rush into their deaths. Alright, that was easy. 7 left. Another new fate has spawned in the southwest reaches of Raincatcher Gully. Ho ho ho. Santa's here? Do not be fooled by his jovial laugh. For Jolly Green is aught but joyful. The overgrown Gooby will snatch up and swallow everything within his grasp. And this includes adventures. Now is the time to turn his frown upside down. I am very surprised that I forgot to turn off my phone. Oh dear. Alright, well, that's fine. Let's take care of the Jolly Green Giants. And then there will be just six fates left. Also, this area is still interesting to me. There's a whole bunch of wreckage here that I want to say is Allegan, but it doesn't have a lot of the distinctive features of Allegan technology. It's just kind of old and destroyed and rusted over. But Allegan stuff doesn't really rust all that much, so... Now, just because it is the main ancient society in this world does not mean that it is the only ancient society. I'm very curious where that's from. Alright, 6 left. Alright, another new fate has shown up over by Wineport. Local legend states that he who calls the name of Michaljas 3 times will summon the unspeakable woodland monstrosity from deep beneath the earth to wield destruction on the world above. Fortunately, few can pronounce the name. Unfortunately, it appears someone was lucky. It's Michaljas. Michaljas. That's not too hard. Michaljas. Oh god, I've said it 3 times. Okay, well clearly I was wrong because it didn't summon the beast in real life. Alright, let's take care of you. You don't seem too bad. Just a simple boss fate. Just a Corpucker enemy? Or what are they called? I know of the Chocorpucker, which was a Butterfinger reward for buying a bunch of Butterfingers, which they brought back for a Twitch campaign recently. Is the regular enemy just called the Corpucker? I want to say it is. I'll have to check. I can't even think of the spelling of my name right now. I have an idea for the spelling. And it's dead. Just in time for Cher to return from a break. Alright, next fate. We've got another new fate over on the beaches of Costa del Sol, Follow the Light. The mischievous spirits of fallen pirates are luring drowsy Costa del Sol retirees from their bedchambers into the churning sea. Save the poor septuagenarians, so that they may continue to spend their hard-earned wealth with the Flying Shark. Now open for brunch. Oh my god, it's an ad. Incredible. Alright, let's take care of these will-o'-the-wisps. So they stop drowning old people. You know, I should have guessed that Costa del Sol was being used as effectively a retirement home. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Oh, goodness! Another new fate just popped up. We'll have to head over there right away once we're done with this. Well, these will-o'-the-wisps aren't too hard, it's just scaled to the number of players we have. So there's a lot of them. Alright, you should be the last one. And now we can take care of them. Let's get moving. And after them, there'll be just 3 fates left. Almost there. Okay, this one's just south of Brayflox's long stop. Oh, and 2 of the last 3 after this one are going to be gather item fates. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. At least those go pretty fast when you have a good group of people. Even if it does scale to the number of people, it still goes pretty fast. A cluster of red mantis eggs has hatched, and now the jungle is crawling with tiny red monsters. If not put down immediately, the jungle will soon be crawling with giant red monsters. Alright, let's take care of these manti. Mantises? I want to say manti, but it probably is mantises. And it looks like Juniper's out of here. Let's resummon them. They probably disappeared a while ago and I didn't notice, actually. Get out here, Juniper. Fight alongside us and make this go faster. Hey, it's raining mantises. Just falling down from above. Love it. Alright, where's the rest? We're about halfway through. We got some up there. Here we go. Probably want to start heading up though, because I think a few of them are spawning above us. Well, one is spawning above us. Oh, a good bunch of them are spawning up here. Okay, good to know. Definitely probably worthwhile to split our forces between above and below then. Alright, them is clear. 3 fates left. A new fate has appeared over by Raincatcher Gully at the south end of one of the bridges here. From Jijiroon of the Silver Clutch. Hello there, Jijiroon, what's up? Jijiroon likes big eggs, Jijiroon likes small eggs, Jijiroon likes round eggs, and Jijiroon likes square eggs. Jijiroon's not seen a square egg. Has Adventure seen a square egg? No. Has Adventure seen a pelican egg? Pelican eggs are big eggs. Pelican eggs are round eggs. Big, round, tasty eggs are pelican eggs. Jijiroon likes pelican eggs. Kikirn like Pelican eggs. Kikirn trades sparklies for Pelican eggs. Jijirun trades sparklies for Pelican eggs and then trades Pelican eggs for more sparklies. Alright, let's help out Jijirun's clever Kikirn. Clever Kikirn. Alright, Jijirun of Jijirun's trading post is looking to replenish his stock of Pelican eggs, a favorite amongst Kikirn, and has traveled all the way to Eastern Lenosia to do so. Assist the enterprising beastmen by slaying pelicans, collecting their eggs, and delivering them before they hatch. Alright, we got a delivery fate. The Pelican briefing. Alright, let's get as many eggs as we can. Deliver them, and then there will be just 2 fates left. And I do love for how every single pelican killed, every party member who participated in attacking that pelican at all gets an egg for it. We can multiply pelicans into many, many eggs, progressing the fate much faster. And this is true for basically all item collection fates. Alright, let me grab this last one and then we'll go make our delivery, and that'll probably finish off this fate. Yeah, everyone's making their way back. We all know it's done. There we go. The Pelican briefing is clear. Alright, 2 left. Alright, our second to last fate has spawned over by Brave Fox's Long Sup, over by Red Mantis Falls. From the Vineyard Bond, we are going to be getting our last gather items fate for the area. Hello there. If I may, milady, I's but a Wineport housebond, tasked with tending the vines. However, truth be told, 'tis not what I does the bulk, not I what does the bulk of the work, but the wood's goodly bees. Still, I must find all manner of ways to lure the flying fairies up to the vines. Over the seasons, I've found that the Raincatcher nectar does a right job. If it weren't for them bloody pink devils, I'd already have the sweet stuff up on the vines, but a man of me age ain't built to weather a beak to the gut. Might I ask my lady to collect the nectar in me stead? Me master will pay handsomely. Sounds good. 1,000 fakes and 1,000 more. I'll wait here for the nectar while you give them Colibri what's coming to them. To attract more bees to pollinate the vineyard, one of the bonds has come up with the idea of applying sweet Raincatcher nectar to grape trestles, and now seeks volunteers to help aid him in collecting the liquid from the giant flowers. Alright, let's help out and see how well this works. Let's gather that nectar. Make sure we at least get 1 hit on every single one of these colibri so we can get nectar from all of them. And let's go make a delivery, because that's probably going to finish it off right there. Oh, close. It'll probably finish it off when everyone hands in their loot. Do I even need to hit enemies to get credit for enemies that my party killed? I might not have to at all, which would be very funny. Alright, yeah, everyone turn in their loot, and then we have just 1 fate left to go. I'll be back when that spawns. The final fate spawned while we were fighting cancer a second time, and now I have a spare small shell that I can sell on the market board. Alright, the off-duty porter down here in Raincatcher Gully is going to have our last fate. I think it may have spawned earlier and I just mistook it for the fate that's a little up north from here. Did you hear that? And that? And that? This damn little jungle will have my sanity before the sun has turned. I seek only to return home to my wife, my wine, and my warm pair of furball-skin room slippers. But look, my legs are jelly and the sweat pours forth from my brow like there's a raging river inside my head. I simply cannot make the journey, but if there were someone to clear the path for me, let's do it. You have put my heart at ease, good friend. Let us hurry before the fear takes me again. We have been here for 90 minutes total. It took 90 minutes to finally get all the fates done. It's fine. Having friends here definitely made it more fun, and A lot faster just because we were able to clear fates so much more easily. Especially the fate against cancer that you can't really do solo. You can never do those 30-minute boss fates solo unless you are very, very good with very specific jobs. Because they are just brutal by design. Anyways, slavering beast, while can wineport his way back to the arms of his loving wife, put a fear into the creature so that the lonely lad and his libido can make it home. Good for his libido. God, there are a lot of beasties though. But they're going down nice and easy, only level 30 regular enemies, there's just a lot of them. And that is all of the fates. Alright then, with that I'm gonna need to go and re-record the first 8 minutes of commentary because I screwed up. But other than that, just one last area that has fates for us to do, and that's gonna be a little bit before we get around to doing that. I'll see everyone next time as... What are we doing? What are we doing next? Post-Moogle. I'll see everyone next time for that.